Hey everyone, this is Vanessa, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer by FaceStudio. So this concealer, according to the website, it says that it's supposed to have full coverage and high resistance and camouflages imperfections and dark circles. I absolutely love this concealer. It does exactly what it says. It has full coverage. It's so great. I usually, sometimes when I don't want to do a full face, I'll put just this on under my dark circles, and one application, you know how sometimes you have to like do a few layers of your concealer to get the actual coverage that you want. This one layer, one application, and I'm good, which is pretty amazing for a drugstore concealer or a concealer that you can get absolutely anywhere, from like your cheapest drugstore to, I don't know, you can get it just anywhere. So this concealer comes in 5 shades. It comes in fair, light, light medium, medium, and the medium deep. I have it in a couple different colors. I have it in light medium and then also in medium. The reason I have it in 2 colors, the light medium is actually closer to my skin tone, and so I'll use that one when I'm actually using it as just concealer. But what I actually do with this most of the time is I mix it in with my foundation, mainly in the summer when I'm tan. It's water-based, so you know that from the ingredients. You always, if you're gonna mix your 2 different foundations or a concealer with a foundation, you want to make sure that they have the same base, whether oil or water. So this is water-based, which is the same as the foundation that I use. So I will mix them. I'll put a little bit of this in with my foundation, and it makes my foundation darker, and then I also get even better coverage all over my face. And so sometimes I don't even have to put concealer on after that. I can just put this with my foundation, and I don't have to add any extra to my dark circles or any kind of blemishes that I have on my face, which is super convenient because that kind of just cuts out a step. So that's why I have them in 2 different shades, the light medium for when I'm using it as an actual concealer, and then this one, the darker one, for when I want to mix it with my light foundation, because maybe it's like the middle of July and I've been at the beach every single day, and so I'm a little bit darker than I am in the dead of winter. So yeah, this is a 0.4 ounce tube. It is not a wand, it's actually a squeeze bottle, which is why I love this mixing with my foundation, because I can just squeeze a little bit out over top of my foundation, and then I usually will just like use my finger to mix it. Like, that is just my absolute favorite way to use this concealer, because it's really great. So yeah, it's just a little tiny hole, just squeeze. So it's really small, so it's really easy to just get a tiny bit out. I'm not going to squeeze that right now because I don't have anywhere to put it. I mean, I guess I could do a little demonstration. I could just make a little X there and show you what I mean by this full coverage. And then I will just squeeze a tiny bit. Yeah, that's like perfect. You can use it in a few different ways. You can blend it in with a beauty blender or a brush. I'm just going to use my finger right now to just kind of like dab it in. Like I said, this one is a little bit darker, so it's probably not going to blend in super perfectly, because it's also really kind of bright. But look at that. You know what? I am going to grab a beauty blender because it just makes it a little easier to blend. Like, blend it in pretty well. The X, the pen mark, is like almost completely gone. You can't even see it with one application, and obviously a pen mark is going to be a lot darker than your dark circles. So that is just like beyond amazing to me. I absolutely am just in love with this product. It's a really, really small tube, so it's super, super portable. One tube lasts forever, even mixing it with my foundation, which usually uses up more of the product than if you use it as just concealer. It would last even longer. One tube probably lasts about 6 or 7 months. So yeah, it's not sticky. It's just like your basic liquid concealer. It's not super sticky. Lasts all day. I have never, not once, needed to do a touch-up with this concealer. I put it on in the morning. I've put it on as early as 7 a.m. and when I mix it with my foundation still looks perfect at the end of the day, like before I wash my face to go to bed. So that is saying a lot, and that's another thing I love about this too, is if you mix it with your foundation, it makes your foundation last longer throughout the day. So yeah, this is just, like I said, I can't say enough about this. It is made in the USA, so it's made here in the country. Super portable. You can stick it in any size bag that you have, just in case you are doing something where you might need a touch up, like you're going to be sweating or something. In those instances, it may be necessary. But yeah, overall, this is just a really, really great concealer that you can get pretty much anywhere. And so I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.